G'day YouTube, Rangeroz here. Just a little short video. Actually, this is the second time I try to record this because YouTube carked it on me for some reason. Anyway, down doing some shopping, as you do. You know, going to EB Games, as I do. Drool over games that I can't afford and can't run on this computer because, well, yeah. Anyway, and I find something called Space Engineers. Space Engineers is a sandbox game in which you're building a asteroid mine, I believe. Sounds interesting. Looks good. Early access. Yeah. An early access game in a, retail environment. Now, this isn't the first one. I found talk of something called Planetary Annihilations that did this in the UK. I don't know what the final result of that was. The game apparently is a spiritual successor to Total Annihilation. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of Planetary Annihilation at all. But it has happened before. And this is the first time I've seen it in Australia, at the very least. I've never heard of anyone actually finding a early access game in somewhere like GameStop or EB Games, before I started looking up because I saw this game. And it says it's early access on the box, which is a good thing. They're at least letting people, okay, this is, not a complete game, it's not finished, we're still working on it, but, it's playable, it's in a playable state. Not everyone is going to understand that, though, and that's where my concern comes in. You see, Grandma Ethel, Mum, Aunt Joan or whoever else is going to walk in there looking for a game for little Jimmy or Bobby or Rick or whoever they're going to buy it for, isn't going to know what early access is, and they're possibly not going to understand the little blurb they put on the back of it, letting people know this isn't, a finished game. They might not even look at it. They might just look at the cover, look at the back, read the first couple of lines. Oh yeah, this looks good. My grandson / husband / son / nephew / whatever will really enjoy this game. Walk up, buy it, get home, and then find out it's not complete. It's not finished. That could cause issues. Other thing I'm really worried about. Okay, I'm sure we've all heard stories about early access games that didn't work out quite the way we'd hoped. Poor playability, poor controls, poor graphics, bug glitches that just sort of break your computer. What if these early access games manage to get past whatever quality control is in place for these situations and get into stores like GameStop and Best Buy and EB Games and Big W and JB Hi-Fi and all those other places? This is not good. And if you aren't careful, you can get caught out. If you're just you've seen it you avoid early access normally, you've seen it on Steam or whatever, and you go and you see it in the store, you think, oh great, this is the game I've been waiting for. You're not going to think it's early access because it's in a retail store. What do you put in a retail store? Finished games. Most of the time. You don't put betas or early access or broken games in a full-priced retail environment. Most of the time. And this is going in full priced. I checked the price on Steam and it's $20. I checked the price in EB Games and they're banging it out for $50. But that's for another video. My main concern is that, like I said, people are going to take advantage of this sort of situation and they're going to get their cruddy games out so they can make their money. And it is going to cause a massive loss of trust amongst the consumers, or at least Okay, yeah, what trust is left? I know, and you know, that there are companies that will release full-priced, complete games that will, on release day, explode in your face. I know that, you know that. I'm not going to name any of those companies here. But there are guys on Steam that are using Steam's lack of quality control to, put games out. Early access games out. We have enough games like... I can't think of... look, go and watch some game reviewers. You're going to find some games that were released full retail that are broken as hell. But you start accepting early access games in a retail store, you're going to see a whole lot more of those, and they're going to be even worse. That's what I'm scared of. So, let me know what you think. Comment section is for comments and opinions. Do you like the idea of having early access games on CDs? Do you think this is a horrible idea? Are you afraid we're going to get bad games? Are you afraid this is going to, I don't know, damage consumer trust? Do you not care? Let me know that as well. Like or dislike if you like or don't like this video. Hit the subscribe button to see more of my ugly mug, and until next time, this is Ranger of Oz signing off. I will talk to you next time.